Greetings, everyone! It's me again, Etra from Blood and Pictures. How y'all doing? And today, again, we are playing Fallen World Pen and Paper, the homebrew adventure from our dear DM, Kira.
Hello.
And we have, as well, the glorious three, Quinn.
Hello.
Hades.
I am old.
Hello.
Since when are you old? You're the youngest here in character. And Elizabeth.
Hi.
Which is not.
And then also I'm
Jesus.
here.
Also, by the way.
Also, by the way, you mean...
By the way, also.
By the way, also I'm here as well.
Yeah. Vote for yourself last, dude.
At least this time.
It's grammarly correct.
And we are immediately thrown into a freaking ad break. Thanks, Twitch. Cool. Anyway, 3-minute ad
Ads
break.
are cool.
A 3-minute ad break, so we avoid pre-rolls and we don't want to get interrupted by ads mid-scene.
Yay.
Have a dance party, everyone, in the chat who's
Woohoo!
blocked out by ads.
Boom, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom, boom, boom,
We
boom,
make
boom,
things
boom,
pretty.
Open the cam.
And I'm not gonna sing much more than that because it's gonna get copyrighted.
What
I
was...
have an ad, but it's like 5 seconds long. It's already gone.
Oh, that's fun.
You guys.
I mean, in
Hi, Ivoron. Hi, Fandomia.
Jesus. Thank you for the 20 months! Let's go!
Oh, God.
I
I just lost my hearing.
I'm sorry.
Holy shit.
Thankfully, I wasn't wearing headphones.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so what is this, universe? What is this, all about? Kira's gonna give you a rundown of everything that you need to know to get a head start in all of this. If you have any questions,
Alright.
feel free to ask in chat and Kira will answer. Or Fandomia if she's not AFK or lurking.
How could she be AFK when she's listening to this? Oh god. She needs to make sure that I don't kill off another cute NPC, so she needs to stand watch.
Fandomia, please be here. Please.
So anyway, the world of Fallen World is basically if you mismatch supernatural, grim, and a lot of different books that I've read ever since I grew up, and I've decided, you know what, since they don't exist in the same universe, I'm gonna make it. So basically, a lot of creatures, a lot of mythicals actually exist, but are kind of hiding from humans because we all know what humans do when they find something that doesn't look like them. So they're trying to live their own life. Some of them are preying on humans, some are not. And they are specific categories of humans that are aware of their presence. Some of them stay hidden and don't like make a fuss, and some of them are recruited as hunters. And hunters are here to make sure, well, hunters basically don't really have any supervision, so some of them may just kill anything they encounter. And some of them, most of them, hopefully, are here to maintain the balance between humans and the monsters by killing the monsters that prey on humans and making sure that the others that are just trying to live and not hurt too many people by doing it are left alone. Right now, we have a team of 4 little apprentices who are not fully hunters just yet, and they're trying to navigate their way into this world, discover what actually exists, what can happen, and right now their big mission is to tackle a little bit of a cult.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of a cult, just a tiny little culty, very cute, very, very safe. Anyway, basically, this cult is a religious cult that worships an archangel named Tariel. And they want to just a tiny group of bitches. Calm down. They are very respectable people. Anyway, so they are worshipping this archangel that is named Tariel, and they're trying to basically engineer a perfect wife for him. Some part of the cult is actually abducting babies to raise them into the perfect wife, and some part of the cult actually is abducting young ladies. Well, they say that the ladies volunteered, but hey. So young ladies, to actually convert them and to give them exactly the qualities that Tariel wants, supposedly, because no actual conversation between Tariel and the cult has been observed. So only respectable thing about the cult is that they hired Elizabeth as a teacher. Yes. I'm not sure that was respectable of them either, because she has no background in teaching.
To be fair,
that was not the wisest decision.
To be fair, it did help us out to save some of the kids, so
yeah,
not all of them, but some
basically,
of them.
Basically, they've destroyed a school that had 6 girls that were all trained to be this perfect wife, and the wife's name is supposed to be Lucia. So all of the girls were named Lucia because it was supposed to be their future identity. However, only one could be the true Lucia in the end, that would be chosen by Tariel. So they destroyed that school. Well, they didn't destroy the school, but they brought the children out, -1. They managed to free the children and put them in the hunter's custody. Lucia 1, Lucia 2, Lucia bitch. Yeah. Every single one of the girls decided to stop because they saw how kind of wonky the cult was and how crazy their expectations were. And so almost all of the Lucias decided to change their name and to go into hiding and all that. Only one of them, which is lovingly nicknamed the bitch, decided to stay with the name Lucia because she's determined to become the Lucia and to eliminate all competition that she might have. The bitch with a heart, exactly. So right now, our group are inside of a bar that was created by sorcerers. There is a lot of rituals and a lot of spells that are inside that bar that prevent any fighting inside of it. We've seen in the previous session that the outside is not covered by those spells.
Yeah, the outside is it's all fair game, but like as soon as you step over the border, oh, Cap, you got flagged. You got flagged for swearing by the bot.
You can't say that.
Ultimate was like, nah, this one's breaking the rules.
Yeah. So basically, once you're inside the building, you can't fight. You have to stay. Well, you have to stay civil in a physical stance. You can injure your you can call your conversation partner names and all that, but you can't actually fight. As soon as you're through the door, all hell breaks loose. So they're here to try to find more information about Tariel, about the cult, because last time they saw one people of the cult that was went through a village. They learned that apparently that member of the cult, which is the one who founded the school, Dr. Layden, had opened a portal to hell. And why would a leader of a cult that is trying to raise a bride for an archangel, trying
Captain,
to open
stop.
a portal to
Captain,
hell.
stop. Automod. Automod might actually ban you automatically if you try. If
Yeah,
you do it too
stop.
much.
I don't.
Do not
The-
tempt the
that
devil.
That word is on the blacklist. Which, yeah, don't stop.
Do not tempt the robot overlord.
Yeah.
They will ban you.
Stupid.
So, they were a bit puzzled by the fact that they were kind of giving two different approaches, like trying to raise a bride for an archangel, which their methods are a bit iffy, but and yet they're opening portals to hell, and that's not very on the same vein of things. So they're trying to get more info, trying to see what is happening and exactly what is Tariel and what is the cult. So they came in here. They started to talk a little bit with a few people, having a few pleasant chats, and then they were kind of provoked by a redhead girl with yellow eyes and a very, very cliche gothic man with a vampire vibe. And so all of the group went outside with the two. A fight ensued. The redhead girl, which was apparently a very, very old kitsune, was killed. The vampire dude was killed too. The redhead girl's father actually thanked the players because he's been trying to get, yes, it was absolutely self-defense. He was trying to get his daughter to come back to a more righteous path because she was treating humans like cockroaches,
Like prey more.
cockroaches, like prey, like something that was beneath her. And it was basically very aggressive, and they had to defend themselves. So now they are back inside. Some people in the group took the two technically murders, but technically still justified. Some people in the group took it far more heavily than others. They came back with a bit of blood on them, so not
Just
really
bits.
great for the rest of the place either. They were also tasked to murder. They don't really know who, but to murder one of the two that they murdered by this lady over there, which apparently at least Clint knows already. And she seems to be one of the people who founded the place. And she alluded to knowing maybe more than she already said, but however, she already revealed that Tariel was an archangel because a few months ago he fell, and now he is under the influence of the devil of madness, and he now is the fallen angel of obsession, which explains a lot of things that the cult was doing. Now they still need a bit more info, trying to find what is happening. He's a simp, the worst kind of simp.
He's the literal archdemon of simpage.
The arch simp.
He's like the end
basically,
boss.
they're trying.
Sorry.
They're trying to find more information on Layden, more information on the cult, maybe more information on Tariel and why he's obsessing so much about this specific archetype of a girl. And so some of them are just trying to actually come to terms with what happened outside. Another just wanted to pet a jaguar, which didn't happen.
Sorry. Oh god. Gonna pet that dog. Sorry.
And Clint got taken in yeah. Sorry, I'm French, okay? I'm
I got
trying.
taken apart on the table.
Yeah, you got taken what's the saying? taken aside,
Yeah.
on the table next to the one that he was heading to, because the girl was actually acting kind of shocked that he had blood and all that, and so the raven-haired lady actually was like, "Come on, he clearly just defended himself. We saw how the girl was acting and how she was kind of pushing them to go outside and fight. You can't act now and look at him like he's a monster." So right now we have Hades, who is a bit happy that he managed to talk with the owner of this familiar. The familiar was less than friendly, but he's still happy he was there. He kind of got close. That's cool. We have Elizabeth here, who is trying to get halfway drunk. We have Quinn here, who had a very, very touching scene with the sorcerer next to him, because Quinn was very touched by what happened outside, and he'd had quite a bit of trouble to come to terms with it. And basically, the sorcerer, both figuratively and literally, let him crawl on his shoulder and just kind of gather himself a little bit. And we have Clint on the other side here, who was actually brought to a table with 3 brand new people that he doesn't know, and is a bit taken aback, I assume.
Yeah, he's
because he kind of got dragged away.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, sorry for the interruption. Okay, I guess I'm not talking to that person anymore."
Yeah, because Ariana, the girl that was here, was acting a little bit not completely suspicious, but like she was not fully believing that the attack was provoked. Like, no, was unprovoked.
At least the little dragon did.
Yeah, at least the little dragon was like, "Yeah, you're not coming near us anymore." So, Hades, where do you want to go now?
Since I do not want to suffer through social anxiety again, I'm just gonna go sit next to Quinn.
Okay.
just
So go back in there.
Listen, I was raised in a fucking forest. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't want to put myself in that situation, or the audience for that matter. Again,
Hades is not exactly social. So
Akron is
great, great segue into this. Quinn, what do you do?
Sorry, my dog's busy licking my hand.
Oh,
well,
now the dog is next to you again.
My brain was like, it's just like.
Just sits on the floor next to Quinn, who's just like standing up, and then Quinn feels someone licking his hand.
In the game and in real life.
It wasn't funny, awkward. It was horrible.
The thing is, if Hades is sitting next to where Quinn is standing, wouldn't that still not be a very much of a height difference? Damn.
I mean, I guess we haven't really decided how tall Quinn is. We just know he's 18.
Yeah. For those who aren't in on the joke, basically all of the characters have a little bit of a power. They're not 100% human. Elizabeth mostly deals with electricity. Clint deals with wind and all that stuff. Quinn is very empathetic and kind of shut up. Profiles people and very, very easily see that what they're thinking or how they're thinking. And Hades is a jungle boy who was raised into the jungle and hence hasn't seen many people, kind of acts like an animal most of the time and has powers related to animals. Basically, he can have the same sense of smell as dogs have and can smell very, very keen things. And now he can also see very well in the dark, if I believe.
Everyone gets like elemental powers, and then I can fucking smell well.
You sniff.
I drew the short end of the stick, guys.
No, you didn't. You chased the stick.
You chase the stick instead of drawing it.
But hi, Sunny. It's super nice seeing you again. And also,
Bye.
Fandomia already answered the
So I
question, but Jesus. No whipping
So
this
yeah,
thing.
basically that's why we're joking that Hades is a dog, because usually when he uses his power, he's like, "Can I use the sniff?" And so he's basically the dog of the team.
He's Scooby, I'm Shaggy.
Best dog, exactly,
It's Scroob and Shag.
exactly.
I'm
Wait,
okay.
that makes Quinn. That makes Quinn the blonde dude. I forgot his name. Oh God,
Fred.
Fred.
No. You lost your privileges when you threw fucking sand in my face.
Oh,
Quinn is my Shaggy now.
Damn.
Honestly, like, personality-wise, let's be fair. Clint is definitely the Fred of the group. Traps,
Yeah.
Ascot, everything.
what?
Yeah, you're the one that makes plan, trying to always like organize things and actually come up with a plan before going into it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And everyone
Quinn is
goes,
more of the Shaggy types.
Shaggy privilege just
And then
revolts.
we
Just
have
gets dragged
Elizabeth, that is a mix of Velma and Daphne.
Yes. And
Damn.
yes, my nickname for Hades has already been
Scooby.
Scooby-Doo from session 1.
Yeah.
So, Quinn, what do you do?
So, I think what will happen with Quinn, he'll see Hades walking over, and he'll turn. I forget. I don't think I asked the guy's name, and it doesn't really matter. And he'll
Nope.
say,
No one asked for his name.
"No." He'll turn to him and say, "Thank you for this." And I think hearing that you've lived for hundreds of years really puts it into perspective. Living isn't easy, but facing it is even harder. And that's what we got to do, and then just walks off. And I think Quinn's gonna walk to this playing cards guy and say, "Let's have a game."
Oh, damn. You abandoned Hades. Hades is faced with his one true enemy, social interaction.
Oh, as Quinn's walking off, he'll say, "Hades, enjoy the dragons."
Nada just looks at him with betrayal. Betrayal in her eyes, I say.
Just
Quinn,
get
if
some
you,
of the spicy juice.
No.
The spice. Oh God, I remember the Bernie juice.
The Bernie juice.
The Bernie juice. Oh yeah, Quinn has had 2 Long Island iced teas that he's like downed.
Yeah.
Make him roll. Like I roll.
My dog is on a lick quest.
My brethren.
So,
Quinn,
you approach them.
You cut out?
We what?
So you approach the guy and you're like, "Let's play a game."
Yes.
All right. So he looks at you and is like, "Well, take a seat. What do you want to wager?"
From you, information. From me,
Ooh.
what do you want?
buy him a drink.
Oh, little boy, there are many things that you have that I could actually want, but I'm not sure you'd be willing to give them.
Quinn will nod and say, "There's a few things that I'm unwilling to give. How about I wager a week of house cleaning?
Wait, what?
A week or what?
House cleaning.
You know, like, I'm
Oh
don't
god,
can-
that is so funny because in my vampire roleplay, we have a newcomer, and the newcomer's first mission was because they couldn't fully pay their weapon off on day one. The dwarf was like, "So how you plan to pay?" Then she literally said, "Yeah, I could clean at your place." And her first mission was her first session was straight up a house cleaning session.
Damn.
I love how
The
things
dude
come
looks-
together.
The dude looks at you and is like, well, you know what they say. Go big or go home. I'll give you any information on anything that you want if I win. If you win. But if I win, I want your soul.
and do it.
Queen in a maid outfit! Oh my god!
Wait, what?
I didn't want to say
You told me I
that
was like
properly.
Queen in a maid outfit!
See, I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Damn. No, the dude doesn't like maids, apparently. Card guy hates maids.
We.
Anyway.
Oh god.
Don't give ideas.
So, what do you say?
Quinn will respond, "I'm rather attached to my soul. Is there
As
something
most
that
people are, but don't worry, there are solutions for that. You'll barely
I'm gonna-
feel anything.
Oh
look, dude? It's my
Mhm.
soul, and it's your information.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they quite add up together.
Oh, sweet child, you do not know what I know.
Definitely not. But from what I know, it doesn't seem like a fair deal. We're talking in perspectives here. My soul to you seems to be rather worthwhile. I think I
Really,
need a bit
I'm
of...
doing you a favor here. You see how shake up you were? Coming just for what? 2 lives? That's it? And you were that distraught? I'm not saying that I'll kill you. You can live without a soul. That is not necessary. However, this little operation that I'm proposing would get rid of all these pesky little feelings that you all so cling to. What you so call conscience will be gone. And to be honest, it's just slowing you down. Isn't it?
Quinn will nod and be like, and we'll just be like, makes sense. But why do you need a soul to think? By your
Oh,
logic,
you don't.
if you take
You
my
don't
soul,
need a soul
I
to
do
think.
not
You need a
feel-
soul
I no
to
longer have
feel.
emotions.
Emotions are not necessary. You'll still feel whatever is necessary. Hunger, thirst. That's fine. It's the rest that it takes away. All the hurt, all the doubt, all the
All
sadness,
the love,
the sleepless nights.
the happiness.
All that. Is there really any left in your life?
Quinn will take out his
Yeah.
phone and is just going to message Lillian.
Jesus. In front of the dude, just like, yeah, just wait a minute. I'm gonna text somebody.
The guy just sits there like, rude.
Oh god. The guy is 18. He's got it all ahead of him. Oh, I know.
I also love the comment, how can you say no to a young stripper man in a maid outfit? Like...
Exactly.
I mean...
Oh. Put it on the box. Throw it in there. Be like, hey, I even wear a maid outfit. Even dress up for you.
Oh god.
Yes, this is literally just what's happening. I am messaging.
He's just texting. Basically, Quinn is just texting in front of the dude.
You're just texting.
I forgot to drink water.
Thank you for the hydrate. He's just literally like, no happiness, huh? Let me just get me a boost of whatever the hormone is called right now.
The guy still plays around with his card, kind of Gambit style. If anyone here can, Jesus.
I know.
Oh, are you good?
Thank you. Like,
I don't know. Someone's dying.
no, you know what I'm saying? If someone knows Gambit, I'm like, yes!
I didn't understand anything.
I
I don't
neither.
understand either.
Kira, you just asked.
We make things
Guys playing
pretty.
Gambit style. You can't even know what
Acheron, you sound like you're on the other side of the room from your mic. That's why we can't understand.
She's talking to her friend again.
So the dude is still playing with his card a little bit, making them a little bit flying, and just basically playing around with whatever. You know that some magics can actually see into the future. I have information on what this cult was. Yes, because I heard. And I also may have some information on what it will be, where some people will be in advance.
Yeah. Quinn will look up for a second, like, yeah, I'm not wagering my soul for that.
What would you have to offer that is of equal value?
Quinn will hold out his left arm and say, you can take this.
What use would I have for an extra limb?
I don't know. Extra way to shuffle and card mechanic the cards. Like, you're clearly skilled with them. Like, it's a losing game.
Would it really? Are you accusing me of cheating?
We haven't played. I can't be accusing you of cheating, just that you know how to cheat. I would assume that a gambler such as yourself wouldn't cheat, because the thrill of the game itself is what drives you to play. But, like, an extra limb's always useful. Like, you can be on your phone, you can shuffle cards, you can jerk yourself off at the same time.
Yes.
All right, fine. Let's make a more reasonable offer. Any past information on the cult for 5 years. Any future information on the cult for 10. Any
Which years?
past information for Ontario for 10 years. And any future information on Tariel for 15.
Okay, you're saying years in general. What do you mean by years? Like, you get my lifespan?
Yes, basically.
Cool. Do I lose? Like, if you take my past years, do I still have them?
Oh,
like,
I
did I still
won't take
exist during that
past
time?
years. I take future years.
See, you're speaking like you've already won, which means that, like, you don't seem reputable. I'm gonna turn to this lady behind me and be like, you ever spoken to this guy? Like, has anyone ever beat him?
The girl kind of looks at you and is like, if you're considering making a deal with a sorcerer, you're already lost.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've already made a deal with the sorcerer today. This guy already knows that, but he's acting like he's already taken my lifespan, which, I mean, a sorcerer could probably already have done. Like, so what's in it for me?
I mean, making deals with basically anyone is already a losing play.
Unless you're powerful enough.
I mean, fair, but are you?
No.
Definitely not. Let's play. Do you mind if I ask you for a practice round first?
The guy looks at you and is like, of course. Let's just play with
Like,
dummies
I like
for this
playing
one.
Dummies? What? So you're saying we put...
He takes back his cards, put them aside, and takes out another deck of cards. This one is not enchanted. You have my word, but you can take it and ask anyone here if it is. If it suits
Quinn will
you.
reach out his senses and just be like, yeah, no, not enchanted.
Okay.
Smell it.
Quinn doesn't
So-
sniff.
You can roll to see if you feel any magic coming from the card.
Yeah.
You
that
don't
magic?
feel anything. They feel like basic deck of cards you would get at the dollar store.
Quinn nods and says, okay, I assume that then that enchanted deck would be like a binding vow to the gamble.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Those ones are just for play.
Cool, let's play. Like, all I wanted was a thing of as some games, and you brought information into it, which obviously intrigues me, but games. I'm a gamesman.
All right. I will switch to Elizabeth.
Mhm. Hello.
Hello.
Um,
What do you do?
So, as you know, Elizabeth is getting fucking drunk, right?
You're very quiet.
Yeah, you're very quiet,
You're
like
how about
muffled
now?
a little bit. That's a bit better.
Okay, because I'm wearing headphones because my dad's sleeping. Okay, so, Elizabeth is getting hammered.
While
but,
trying
like,
to, at least.
yeah, and you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, let's say she's a tiny bit tipsy by now, okay? And
She's wait, she's what?
tipsy.
A little bit tipsy. Okay.
And
You actually might roll to see how well you're holding off, because you're not stopping to drink. Like, you're just drinking and drinking. At least attempting to. Damn. Okay. You take your second drink, and do you down it? Do you drink it slowly?
I'll down it.
You'll down it. You feel a little bit
Hmm.
woozy. Thankfully, you have a seat, so you're good on that front. And you look at the barman, and you're like, another. As usual, the barman asks to see your wrist. If you remember, every single one of you, as you entered, was tattooed a snake biting its own tail on your wrist. As you mechanically just reach your wrist, like, yeah, I've been allowed to enter, you realize that your snake is now more than halfway colored. The barman takes one look at your wrist and is like, yeah, no more for you.
Hmm.
What? What? Why?
Girl, you should
That,
know
that
why.
doesn't that doesn't really make sense. This is the most stupidest bar I have ever been to. How
We
how
have
big?
we have sorcerers, creatures, and basically anything that actually can and would kill anyone at the drop of a hat. We're not about to let them get drunk.
You know what? You're stupid. Your beer is fucking stupid. This place is stupid. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna find it.
Elizabeth, could you get closer to your microphone?
Yeah,
You're
not
like
hearing
you're
you.
talking like against your arm or something.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Ooh,
Anyway,
much better.
should I repeat that?
Who died?
All right,
Anyways,
so
um,
Acheron, she's back.
Okay.
after insulting the bartenders, the bar, and the entire fucking place, Elizabeth is gonna try to find her friends. And
As you insult,
mhm.
yes, as you insult the bartender, everything like this is outrageous and all that. The girl to your left, so not Dorothy, which you've already spoken to, looks at you with a bit of a smirk and is like, "You go, girl."
Ooh.
What? I would like Elizabeth would look at her like, what do you want?
I'm just admiring how you're standing up for yourself.
It's just stupid. It's a fucking bar. So I should be able to drink whatever I want, however I want it, and how much I want it.
I mean, if you wanted freedom, that's not the place to go. But fair.
Yeah. Whatever.
Elizabeth about to be lured outside again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you guys
she's
hear me better
We're just gonna empty
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bar and no one's left. We killed everyone by accidentally making them mad or whatever. Like it's all self-defense, but at the end of the day the bar is empty.
The girl reaches her arm like to shake your hand. I'm Cthulhu. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too, I suppose.
Do you shake your hand?
I'll shake the hand.
All right. She looks at you with a little bit of a smile and's like, "So, what's your story? Why are you drinking here? There's plenty of human bars who wouldn't bat an eye at giving you something more even if you were shit-faced drunk."
Human bars are terrible. I hate everyone.
I mean, fair, but they wouldn't refuse to give you more.
I don't know, I'm just here with my friends. They were like, let's check this place out, and here we are. Fucking got traumatized over like outside by some fucking bastard and a fucking brat that tried to kill us. And now I'm here drinking my sorrows away, and they're not letting me. This, as far as I know, I can burn this entire place down if they would let me to.
I like your attitude. You know what? I've been thinking that we should, well, we should actually make another bar, one that's a bit more upscale than the human ones, and one that's a bit more free than this one.
So what, do you wanna allow people to start bar fights?
I mean, why not? I'd be
Uh,
able to stop them. Anyone can try to start a bar fight, but they know that they'd have me to stop them. I think that'd be enough of a dissuasion.
Are you really that strong?
You know, I've been told that I was the best at fuck, what's the name of that game? The
Monopoly.
one where
Arm wrestling?
you're like arm wrestling. Thank you.
What? Oh, I guess it's a game.
Kinda.
You're,
So I've been told I'm the best at arm wrestling.
oh, so you're that type. Okay, I got you. I would love for you to beat fucking Goddess. I bet he
what?
can defeat you.
I heard my name, but I didn't understand the context of why it was there.
Elizabeth would
No
love to
one
see
said it.
Hardeth and this girl
Oh.
arm wrestle.
Yeah.
She smirks a little and is like, well, as soon as I open my bar, I'll make sure to invite you. I'm not sure
Please
your friend
do.
would be allowed to enter, though. Depends.
Why?
Well, this bar would be a bit selective. Only, I don't want to sound cliche, but only people worth of it would be able to enter.
You think I'm fucking worth of it?
Yeah, you are.
Just because I want to drink more than I'm actually allowed to.
No, because you're a semi-elemental like me.
You know what I am?
Yeah.
What? You're a what? A what? Why are you saying that?
I'm a semi-elemental of ink. You see my tattoos on my arm? They kind of allow me to sense some things when I touch someone.
That's really cool.
Well, thank you.
What are you doing here?
I guess I'm taking inspiration. And I'd rather be drinking in some lowly sorcerer's bar than in any human ones.
Fair. I don't know if. I mean. You know, whatever. People think we're human. We're human that just, I don't know, got some power and now we're just, think we're something important while we're nothing.
Oh no, sweetheart, we're not human anymore. We're better.
You know what? I can't say shit tonight because the guy I'm with is something. I don't know.
I didn't quite understand all that.
You're
Neither
not the
did
only one.
I.
What? You didn't understand yourself?
What? You speak a little bit too close to the mic, so from time to time everything just becomes one.
Sorry.
It's okay.
What I said, you know what? I'll just forget that I said that because we will strike another conversation because I don't want that. But I guess we're better than human, I suppose.
Well,
So
I don't see any of them getting their ass kicked to just be allowed to live.
fair.
Funny thing
Well-
is, they've made movies about that basically about a decade ago, and things are going exactly that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it was mutation more than magic, but same thing.
Kira, I see what you're doing and I love it.
Hi.
I'm a bit confused,
Yeah,
but
literally
it's not my
mutations now.
conversation, so I don't have to listen. I'm obviously listening, but I'm like
Yeah,
trying
no.
to not let it affect how I think. which is difficult.
But anyway, humans made movies about literally everything and basically same shit. Anyway, um, you know what? You should be careful because Elizabeth, when she tipsy, she spat out some information she shouldn't share.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm just saying, but I would ask like if she heard anything about you know who.
Do you
Say
say
it
his
out
name or do
loud.
you say you know who?
It's
You know
Voldemort.
Basically, she's like, I was going more for an X-Men reference more than Harry Potter, but okay.
No, you know that fucking flying angel bird thing. You know the
There are many of those. You're gonna have to be a bit more precise.
fucking Ariel, that bitch.
I don't know about that one. Angels
Really?
are an entire other subject. I'd rather not get angry tonight.
Well, I don't want you to get angry. I just need to know a bit more. I'm just really interested.
About me or about angels?
Yes.
Yes.
She laughs a little bit and she's like,
Girl.
you know what, Elizabeth? I like you. You're one of the good ones.
Girl, she's
I
calling you
like
an angel. Sorry.
So, you're hanging out with friends, I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Are they like us?
You could say that,
Good.
but they're weird a bit, so
Here we what?
they're weird.
Better weird than human, but hey. That's my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Well, not every human is the same, you know?
You'll see.
Mm. Why is it?
Oh. Is there an ad break? Oh shit, I clicked
Yeah.
the wrong thing.
I don't know.
Oh no! Give me a second.
I don't know, but I can. Okay.
It click. Oh god! It changed my tab because it fucking. No, not tab. It. What?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, there will be an ad break in 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. So just wrap up this conversation and then ad break. All right.
Mm-hmm.
She takes something out of her pocket and hands it to you. It looks like a card with a number on it.
Oh.
Give me a call if you ever need any help. I'm always here to give a hand to one of us.
Mm. Thank you so much. Means a lot. And with that sentence, Elizabeth would turn around, look, see where everyone is. Notice Gwen is playing cards with some fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
It was like,
And talking to
God.
others, like, come on.
Oh my god, Gwen is playing fucking Uno without me. How dare he?
It's canon that Cap is convinced that Elizabeth is convinced it's just Uno.
Wonderful. That is beautiful.
Can I go over there and play Uno with them? Kira,
Mm-hmm.
can I go play Uno with them?
You can go towards the table, yes.
Okay, awesome. Love that. I'm gonna bet Hades. Like, can we move out for Hades?
Oh my god!
What?
She just said I'm gonna bet Otis.
No! That's an
Holy
only, and it's
shit.
not for any of you.
Dog trafficking. God damn it.
Be careful! I will bite.
Dog traffic. Oh my god.
My dog's licking my laptop.
Oh
Aw.
god, it's all going to dog.
The dogs will take over the world.
Yeah.
Planet of the Doggos.
Yes.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
watching Bluey.
Anyway, I'm gonna hit the ad break button now, just to make sure that we don't have
Yes.
any pre-roll ads and that we are ad-free for another at least 55 minutes, because Twitch is a little bit iffy. Also, Fandomio redeemed a hot chockey break, so everyone take a hot chockey or anything that is an equivalent to you. And y'all...
I will take some water.
Fair enough.
I would,
Stay
but I'm
hydrated.
trapped by dog.
By the way, Kira, earlier when you guys couldn't understand me, you asked if like anyone gets the reference of Gambit. I was like, yes.
Wait, you said Gambit?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the dude that was like playing with his cards.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I love Gambit. Definitely one of the best
We all
characters
love
ever.
Gambit.
It's all going Gambit here.
Hell
It's all coming
yeah.
up Gambit.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Speaking of Gambit, it's a mutant from X-Men, the universe of X-Men. He made an
Oh.
appearance in, I believe, Wolverine 2, and he also made an appearance in the latest Deadpool 3.
Also in the X-Men 97 show, but I'm not gonna speak about it because
Oh yeah, the show.
it broke
Am
my
I-
heart.
Am I the only one that is not a huge fan of X-Men?
How
How
dare
dare
you?
you?
I'm glad I have found my soulmates here.
Damn. By the way, who has seen Deadpool 3 here?
No.
I
Yes.
have
Quinn?
Yes.
It's so good.
It is.
Really?
It's amazing. I mean,
It's
it's
a good
amazing for
movie.
people who love comics and who love all the universe of X-Men and Marvel and all that stuff. So if you're not into that, it won't be very cool.
I'm sad we didn't see more of Colossus. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there.
he wasn't in that one. He was a little bit.
I know, it's so sad. The CGI was the budget couldn't allow the CGI, but it's all worth it
Yeah.
though.
I'm waiting to see if my sister or my boyfriend will want to go watch it with me. So like, either I'm gonna watch it on my own at home, or someone will go to the cinema with me. Wait, no, I have to study. I don't have time for the cinema. Okay, I'm watching it at home.
I'm not gonna propose that I watch it with you because I'm going to stop it every 2 minutes to explain every fucking reference that there is.
Well,
Yeah.
like I watched the Deadpool movie. I love Marvel, but I was never a huge fan of X-Men. I don't know why. He wasn't really that charming to me.
The
Blasphemy.
X-Men, John X-Men.
Well, the X-Men
there's
is
a character
basically
called X-Men.
Wolverine, so
Well, Wolverine.
how dare
not
you say that
true,
you do
Wolverine.
not like Logan?
I mean,
Listen, depends on the iteration, okay? Some are
Yeah, fair.
I mean,
honestly,
from
Yes,
all
some
the
are,
live,
but,
like from all the live, I have to say that actor for Wolverine is peak.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
That
absolutely.
we all agree, but
I do have to say that if it comes to like many of the Wolverine movies, I like everything the actor did with the role in the span of everything that the movies did. Like, I never really disliked. However, I disliked sometimes the world building of the movies
movie.
themselves.
Mm.
Like
yeah,
the one
that's
the one
general
where
consensus.
so like obviously he's the best part of almost every movie he's in, but like
Yeah.
Agreed.
some bars are very low.
The one big flaw that I see in the Wolverine movie, and basically every single fucking movie where Wolverine has a central role, is that it's always the same story arc. It
Kind of,
begins
yeah.
with him. It begins with him mentally wounded, all rough, all no, don't approach me. I'm a monster. I'm an animal. And then all throughout the movie he realizes he's worthy, he's not that bad, and in the end he saves everyone. Basically,
that's
I've just summarized every fucking movie where he is the center
Is
of
it is it the same where he's around with the little girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I thought that
See,
would be
it's
different.
Always the same.
Like,
The
thing is-
exact
Drop-
same thing.
I thought it would be more about teaching her that she's not just a monster. But okay.
That's
I haven't
not
seen that movie,
Wolverine's
Anyway.
job, though. That's Charles Xavier's job. Wolverine is
No,
not,
like-
he's not supposed to be a main character.
Like that's
He's supposed to be a good side character. That's his job.
no, well the thing
Yeah.
is
Anyway,
that
My
Wolverine
favorite part
is
about
like the main thing that I always had an issue with was like the dark edgy tone they took with his outfits, even though the bright coloring has a canonic really 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 deep reason. He wants to be flashy so everyone looks at him and doesn't focus on the others. Anyway.
That's not really.
yeah.
No.
No, that has been established.
No, because every
No?
single when he has flashy costumes, every single other X-Men has the exact same flashy costume.
The costume is
It doesn't-
just because of comics of the old age. All the
Yeah.
X-Men are in blue, yellow, and black. And then
Yeah.
after they decided to shift to like the dark and the red, but canonically,
No, like obviously
all
it
X-Men are
hasn't
in
been
yellow.
obviously it hasn't been like in the lore all the time, but I do recall that later they added the lore of like, oh, he wanted to be very colorful to catch the bad guys' attention. Obviously, other people wanting their own outfits in their own way didn't go according to his plan. Well, that's a whole different story. Like, I did recall in one of the at least more modern than the 60s or 70s or whatever it was. I think it was early 2000s when that line was there.
But the uniforms of the X-Men has always been just that, a uniform. Not one X-Men would have a choice to decide what their costume would be.
Yeah, they don't really decide their costumes. The only
Really?
person that has a costume
Yeah, no,
different than
It's
everyone
basically
else-
a uniform.
Yeah, the only person that has a costume like from the original that
Thought-
that is significantly different than the other is Storm, and she's
Yeah, it's Storm.
Yeah, and she has a white.
I thought
her
for-
uniform is just white.
Like, I thought for Wolverine it was also like different, but
No.
'Cause as far as-
early Wolverine isn't. The thing is, early Wolverine was just he begrudgingly agrees with stuff. He doesn't really argue against anything. So it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna like choose to wear the uniform. That's not how it works.
where did I
He's gonna do it. He's just gonna moan about it.
I'm gonna like after
Yeah.
stream, because at Rick Sophie we should continue. But
Yeah.
I like after stream I'm gonna try to find that like part again that I saw. Because obviously I didn't read all the comics. I just saw like a snippet of one with that part, and I was like, "Ooh, that's actually a real nice reason."
I think it would be fan made because every single explanation of the thing is like the colorful uniform and Logan be like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna dress like a sissy," and basically Cyclops being like, "Come on, you're part of the team. Do an effort." And then at the end, Logan begrudgingly wearing it, like, "Okay, fine, but I'm not part of your team."
That's the thing is that neither Logan nor Cyclops is like that. Cyclops doesn't care about the team. He cares later, but in the beginning he wants to be good enough.
Yes.
Anyway,
Wants to
So
be
my
the
only
hero.
Okay, wait, very quickly. I want to just quickly get this in. My only problem with all of the Wolverine movies, he's not Polly.
fair.
Yes.
So, Clint.
Oh jeez, I can't look it up. Okay. Yes.
Don't look it up now. You've been pulled aside in a table that seems to be, from at least both girls' attitude, way too sophisticated for this place.
The guy looks like he comes from a more sophisticated era, but is more more fitting to this place. Like he looks like
Yeah,
rich man that goes to low pub on purpose.
exactly. The man looks a little bit more rugged, so he fits in a tiny bit more, but it's still a bit out of place. First thing that you notice is that there is, at least for now, only 3 seats at the table, and the black-haired girl immediately, like, basically with more force than you would think she has, makes you sit in her seat, and the blonde dude immediately gets up and offers his seat to her.
He would, okay. Like Clint literally just like, okay.
So the girl looks. Yes.
Clint would say, are you sure this seat is needed, or?
The girl looks at you and is like, "You look like you've been through hell. Yes, it's needed."
I mean, Clint would think back that one time he was literally in hell.
You've been actually.
Well,
actually, yeah.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I have been there. He doesn't say that, but that's in his head.
So she looks at the dude and is like, "Thank you, Isaac," and she sits down in his seat.
Wait, where? She sits on his seat. Where does he just stand now?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Clint would say, well, thank you for the hospitality.
The black-haired woman smiles a little bit. It's like, "It's normal. The people here tend to be a bit tricky. So I think it's in an environment like these that it's even more important to show a bit of compassion and kindness."
Yes.
Oh, I haven't even introduced everyone. I'm sorry. I'm Angelica, and this is my friend Celeste, and this is Isaac.
It's a pleasure to meet me. Sorry. I tried to combine my name is, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh, hello. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet me.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's
From
so
socially-
beautiful.
My
Clint
brain.
went from socially anxious to an asshole so fast.
No, hold on, hold
Oh,
on.
that's so beautiful.
I mixed up the two lines I wanted to say together by accident.
Oh, that's so
Fun,
pretty.
they're fun.
Oh, that's so good.
I don't even have a character who would say something like that anywhere.
Oh, God.
Anywhere.
So, go ahead, try again.
I need a second now.
It's a pleasure to meet me. Oh, God, I was expecting that from Elizabeth, but not from you.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Quiet waters
Oh.
are always the deepest.
Yeah. Oh my God, your
Wriggle is-
wriggle is showing.
Oh no, you're right. I do have a character that would say something like that. Oh no.
God.
No, full. Okay. Who? Clint would say, "It's a pleasure meeting you. You can call me Clint."
Well, nice to meet you too, Clint. What brings you here? The girl, the girl with the white hair, which apparently is Celeste, looks at looks at Angelica and is like, Angelica, maybe he doesn't want to share that.
It's a long story. We're haplessly looking for some informations to stop some evil people, and one of our superiors said, "Hey, there's a bar you might be interested in for either relaxation, or maybe you can find someone to talk to, even for that topic or not." Clint shrugs. I see most of my companions chose a mixture of the two. I didn't have the chance to choose before. He points at the blood.
Celeste looks at you. You don't have to share if you're not comfortable with it, but that seems like a noble goal.
He would shrug a little bit and is like, well, it is what I set out to do, to help people in need, and apparently he looks over to his to the others for a second and is like, sorry, I'm still a bit woozy.
Angelica smiles a little bit and is like, it's okay. You're just trying to help, and that's exactly what you did outside too. You're an honorable male, and that shows.
Did she, out of character, she said an honorable male?
Yes.
Yeah, all of us
Uh-oh.
were like, you new Ikenlock?
New what?
Ick.
Ick.
You
Like
ick.
something zinky.
Fandomia's quote for the day is just gonna be, Like, every time I start speaking as an NPC, she's just like, But yes, she did say an honorable male.
Okay. Clint blinks for a little, confused. But then, thank you, I suppose.
She looks a little bit puzzled, and then is like, "Oh yes, I think the terminology in you guys use is man."
Oh, yeah, that as well. Yes, that would be probably a bit more correct.
Sorry, my bad.
I thought that was my wooziness at first. You're good.
Okay.
Angela
I'm sorry,
was...
we're not very used to this kind of social gathering.
Oh my god, these are my people, Clint.
Clint, move away! These are my people. If only you knew.
I know, I'm so sad.
But no,
about
you went for the shiny little jaguar.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Don't put salt in my wound,
Ooh,
okay?
kitty!
Ooh, kitty.
I mean, fair
The
kid.
kitty started growling, and he was like, "Ooh, it has fangs."
So cute.
Oh my god, how am I supposed to keep RPing if we just get so brained out? Hold on.
Oh god. So, I'm sorry, we're just not very used to this kind of social gathering.
Clint would look around. I'm gonna be honest, neither am I.
Well, Isaac looks at you and is like, I thought this kind of reunion was common between humans.
He would shrug with one arm. Maybe, but even though, okay, I'm not sure. I would have to ask that out of character. Since Clint thinks about himself rather differently, was he fully aware that he's a semi-elemental, or is he still convinced he's quote-unquote normal just with Emily powers?
He might be in limbo, like some part of him is like, maybe it's semi-elemental, and another part would be like, no, of course not.
Okay.
I know it's Emily.
Okay. Clint would then say, well, I guess, but even though I grew up among humans, I never had anything considering a normal life. I barely even know some of the normalcy, if that makes sense. Clint
Really?
ponders that for a moment.
What happened to you? Celeste looks at Angelica and is like, Angelica?
Oh. Clint would... it's okay. It's not really a secret. When I was... Clint notices that he feels a bit weird about saying it in this constellation.
Mm-hmm.
I basically grew up on the streets and exchanged helping out other people for food and shelter.
Angelica kind of puts a hand on her mouth, but not exactly completely covering her mouth, like more like covering the bottom half of it. It seems a bit outdated as a gesture. She looks at you and is like, oh my god, that must have been horrible.
Clint shrugs. I never really considered it as such. It was so long, my way of living, that I never considered it anything else than normal. Obviously,
Wouldn't you like to know, Fendomia?
The time travelers,
Sorry, Clint.
obviously.
Obviously. Sorry, Clint, go ahead.
Yeah, I never considered it anything else than normal. I mean, I knew it wasn't, but to me it just felt normal. But...
Celeste... Yes, continue.
But... maybe that's also enough of me. I would like who the friendly faces on this table are.
Celeste smiles a little bit. Well, I am afraid we will bore you a lot with our life stories. There isn't much to actually discuss. We each had our own lives, of course. But we grew up quite sheltered, as you can probably guess. However, we've been trying to open up a bit more to the rest of the world, I guess, and trying not just to stay cooped up, if that makes sense.
Clint nods. That was a very weird Knorchi sound. Um,
Former Lucius? Oh, that would be interesting, maybe.
Shh, don't spoil us.
yeah, I was about to say,
I'm not
like,
spoiling. I'm just
What's the
saying what
comment?
Fandonia
oh
says.
god.
I know. I'm don't spoil us. Give the ideas in private.
Oh, come on.
I mean, technically, we're not supposed to read chat. I mean,
You
I am, but
can.
like, okay. So, Clint would say, I mean, anything that is different is not boring, no matter how someone may view it.
Angelica smiles a little. Things have been changing the past few years. And even though it sounds a bit scary, we're trying to adapt as much as we can.
Clint nods. Yeah, I've felt the first time without my parents that way. It was a very confusing time. But eventually everyone is able to adapt.
She smiles a little. Yeah, that's what I believe too. After all, if the first one, she's interrupted by Isaac's hand on her shoulders. We should not discuss him here. Angelica kind of looks up at him as like, oh, I'm sorry.
Clint nods. Whatever you feel safe or comfortable with.
Isaac turns to you. I wouldn't like to put an unnecessary threat on your head. Some things are better left silent.
It's already a long list, but it is at your discretion, obviously.
As it would put both us and you in a danger. I might not know you, but I believe you would not be able to handle. I wish to not try the odds.
I would, however, at the very least, we seem to be very rather open. If I may ask, for curiosity's sake, what kind of being am I surrounded with? I mean, he thinks for a second. Guessed right that I'm very close to human. I'm still quite unsure if I might have something to do with cell elementals myself, but that's a thing for another discussion.
For once, none of the girls actually start talking first. They're both looking at the guy. Isaac looks at you and seems to think for a few seconds. It's a bit difficult to actually describe, but there are different races. Not exactly the right word. Subclasses would be the right one. Of certain species. We are the original branch, at least what's left of it, of what you humans call nowadays vampires.
Knew it.
What people what people usually see, and what is most likely the source of most of your fantasy literature, is a degeneration of our DNA.
Ah, he looks towards the door. Made close acquaintance, it seems.
Yes, we saw the two of them earlier.
Well, I will be fully honest. I've always took a great interest in your kind.
We haven't been exactly present in any circles other than ours. However, things changed recently, and we're trying to be a little bit more open. We're realizing that humans are not the only interactions that we can have, and if we're letting things evolve the way they are, the rest of the other side of the world, if we can speak that way, will only have interactions with the degenerate side of our species, which does not fairly represent everyone.
Who is messing with their phone? It's partially louder than
For
Kira.
once, it's not me.
I think it's Quinn. I'm not sure.
Could be me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
if you're moving a lot, it's showing.
Yeah, Clint would then say, I do agree that maybe taking a hold of destiny yourself is probably the way to secure an overall, at least more present future for your kind as well as the cooperation between kinds.
Celeste kind of looks at you. I'm not sure cooperation is in the works yet. However, we are one of the 4 branches of what is left of our people, and we feel that the most aggressive one should not be the predominant one on the public operations side of things.
Which is
Even though we will stay hidden from the normal human population. That is not out of the question. That is completely out of the question.
And I find that fully understandable. Clint seems to think for a little. He then takes out one of his cards again. It's like, just because of your words and, let's say, the aura I felt has given me a certain energy, I would like to offer you at least the possibility. He would hand over the card. If you need any help, obviously, for let's say at least partially more honorable purposes, or for your own safety, and we might be of any help, I would at least feel bad if I wouldn't have given you the option to ask us.
Angelica smiles. That's very nice of you. We have our own cast of warriors, but you never know. Maybe we might need help with mediating?
Mediating, or maybe investigating on human turf where other options may be limited. You never know.
We have one, well, a bit of a contact in the hunters community.
Oh. Well, yeah, now you have another.
Oh. Apparently one of another subclass of our species is a hunter in North America, we've heard.
Ah. I wouldn't have heard of it yet, though we haven't been told a lot about our colleagues outside of our immediate circles yet.
Well, we don't know exactly how reliable she might be, but it's at least a start.
A clear, of course, and again, for my appreciation for you being a more honorable side of the things, I still offer you the help whenever I would be able to provide it.
Thank you. Again, even if it might sound a bit odd in your world, in ours it's a compliment. You do act like an honorable male.
I do take it as such. Thank you.
Celeste looks at you. Well, if your questions are based on the human world, I am afraid we will not be able to help you on that front. So I'm afraid we're going to have to leave you to ask your informations on 2 other sources.
Well, there's a source of... there's a... When it comes to the actual questions we do have, I don't think it's in the human sources all in totality. Does the name Tariel ring any bells to you?
I don't think so. She looks at the other 2 and they shake their head.
Then, never mind me asking. I do, however, would like, would just like to know more about you, as, well, you're the by far nicest people I've met here.
Well, as I said, we're part of a caste of nobles who were who were most of their lives sheltered to their own pampered house, with only sometimes gatherings with other noble houses to gush about the latest painting or the latest accomplishment that they managed to have, maybe snatch a good pure-blooded partner for their daughter or things like that. It's, from what we understood, it's a bit barbaric to you, but it's been our way of life for a long time now. We've just barely started to open ourselves to the modern way of doing things. Most of the nobles do not like that. Well, most of the older nobles do not like that. But we're trying to, the next generation at least, is trying to mingle a little bit more about the rest of the creatures that might exist out there. We might have to stay hidden from the human world, but we don't have to stay hidden from everybody else.
I do think the same way, though I have been told sorcerers might be a bit dangerous with some of the trinkets they want to acquire. I do hope that you find worthy friends among the other beings of this world. Or at the very least, interesting ones.
Isaac chuckles a little bit. We weren't exactly allowed to have friends, as I believe it was custom a few centuries back in your existence too. Friendships were almost non-existent because competition was key. After all, in our world, you can't really get ahead unless you wait 500 years for your father to die, which some people might not be willing to do.
Understandably, but sad nonetheless.
It was the reality of our world for a long time. Status, power, and pride were the main themes of our existence. We had a council, actually, made of the head of the most powerful houses that we had.
Oh.
However, the king actually dissolved the council about 2 years ago.
Oh.
That's the bit of the start of what you may call a small revolution. At least a start in changing our ways.
Might have caused quite the ripple in your society.
Oh, it has. Oh, so it's more Angelica who's going to be like, oh, it has. More like an uproar.
I can't imagine.
Oh, you should have seen all these old faces who had barely come out of their houses all these centuries ago, trying to face the king, who's one of our most powerful warrior, and tell him that he was wrong.
Yeah, for some reason, that does ring even familiar.
Celeste smiles a little bit. As soon as the king took a half-blood Quinn, he already made his stance very clear. Angelica looks at her and is like, oh yeah, they did not like that either.
And may I ask what would be considered a half-blood in this circumstance?
Oh, sometimes, well, vampires actually can have children with humans. It's rare, but they do. Sometimes those who are considered half-blood can live their whole lives as human. Their vampire DNA is never going to activate, I guess. Some of them actually do. And the queen was in one of those cases. And since her father was one of the warrior castes, he had one of the purest bloodline. And so her DNA actually activated as a little bit earlier than the usual age for a transition. And so she actually she actually went through the transition just like any vampires would. And in all intents and purposes, she is like a vampire. No, she does not have the sunlight sensitivity.
Oh.
However, in every other aspect, she's just like us. It's just that she has a bit of human blood too.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, most of the half-bloods don't usually survive because when your vampire DNA activates, you have to have another vampire next to you to actually feed you some blood to help you go through the transition. And since most half-blood are either their parents are dead or they have been abandoned, they're alone through the transition and they usually die from it.
Huh. So it is a dangerous, violent process, I assume.
Oh, yes, it is. It's actually way more painful for males than females, but it's still not very pleasant.
That is interesting. An interesting difference.
Isaac looks at you. I believe the equivalent is your puberty. However, every single changes happen to us in a span of a few hours. When we are young and we're not mature yet, we are very small, very brittle, very thin, and in a span of a night, our body will take on more of an adult form. For some nobles that don't have warrior genes, it's not really a big difference. For warriors, it might imply doubling in size, and that is
Oh.
not very pleasant.
I can imagine. Clint mentally thinks of Quinn and Hades and just the morph in between, like one of the Animorph books. So I'm very thankful for you sharing this information with me. I hope it wasn't unpleasant to you.
Oh no, the memories of the transition are quite a few years back now.
Clint smiles and nods thankfully. I'm struggling out of character to think.
Well, take your time to think, and I'm gonna circle back for the others.
Okay, thank you.
Hades, what do you do?
Oh God.
Now it's your turn. What do you do?
I was hoping you forgot about me.
Oh yeah, really, that's my type.
Quickly think.
So, what are you doing?
So we
He's-
talked to the dragon girl on the bottom. Clint is with Legolas and the girl from the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to Jaguar lady.
Yes.
We've kind of talked to everyone. Elizabeth
Not
just in the
exactly.
middle of the room. Do you mean this person over here?
Yes, and also those two not really.
Yeah, but there's two
There's
of them, and that's scary.
there's also the snake mummy, as Fandomia decided to call her, that imply that she might have more information, but you've already seen that she always asks for a steep price.
Yeah.
Snake
Hmm.
mummy.
Jesus.
What is
Dragon
Elizabeth
daddy,
doing?
punk mummy. She seems to be going towards Quinn. And Quinn seems to
I
be
want-
about to start a game of cards with a sorcerer.
I want to play Una.
Just imagine Elizabeth barging into a clearly, obviously game of poker and just sitting down and be like, "Oh no!"
That would be so funny.
I
God.
wave like goodbye to the guy with the dragon. With the
Good night,
telling him,
Averon.
Good
Your
night.
dragons are very cool. And
Good-
just
So,
go to Elizabeth, grab like her hand, just drag her to the table over here.
okay, so you intercept Elizabeth
Yes.
and try to drag her towards the two women.
Oh, it's
All right,
not a
Elizabeth, you
try.
are intercepted in your way. Oh, all right. You are dragged towards the table. What do you do?
What? Wait. Hold on. Fucking you. Let me go. I want to play too.
We need information. Leave him talk. And I can't talk to people. You're coming with me.
Oh my god. Socially awkward Hades and tipsy Elizabeth. Best team ever.
Listen,
Oh no.
all I need is for someone to carry the conversation, okay?
Damn.
Okay, what do you want me for? Where are we going?
To the table over there. He motions to the table over there. And I need you to talk to people because I can't fucking talk to people.
And you think I'm any better than you?
Yes, you actually talk to people.
I'm fucking drunk.
Yes, and that way I can keep a watch on you so we don't have an outside situation again. I don't want to get electrocuted again.
Bruh. Okay,
She's
whatever.
never gonna let that go.
You owe me. I almost died.
You're
Oh my
fine.
god, drama queen.
Can you imagine how this stuff? Like, I almost died. Because the cry to evil, like they threw sand in my eyes. I want a different team. They were mean to me. But yes, we go to that table.
Okay.
All right. So you two go to that table, and you can see that the redhead was actually looking at you two coming to the table, and as soon as you're close enough, she's like, "Well, hi guys."
Oh
Just
god.
looks at Elizabeth like, go.
Mm.
Oh, fuck.
Hello there. Do you mind if we take a seat?
Not at all. Go ahead.
My friend over here wants to talk to you, but he doesn't really speak the language everyone speaks because he's a little dumb, so I'm here to talk for him.
The redhead puts her head in her hands, and she's like, "Aw, he's shy. That's adorable."
Honey just stares daggers into Elizabeth. The vampires didn't kill you, but I will.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Hold on.
I have made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway,
Oh god.
so
It is Hottest turns to the girl. It's much more that we need to keep watch so we don't have a situation again.
The brunette looks at you two and is like, "Yeah, that was quite the show you put on, actually."
do you... Okay, I assume the entire bar saw what was going on.
Well, not exactly. Some of us could hear.
Oh. Is that so? That's very interesting.
Well, I guess there was like some shrieks, some "You guys are lower than me," and then nothing. So we could kind of picture what was going on.
Oh yeah, that little brat. Yeah, that was her. She's not annoying anymore, so it's fun.
The redhead is gonna be like, "Oh, she is still annoying, but not here anymore."
What do you
Hottest
mean?
murmur is not here anywhere.
Well, I mean, judging by what she does, I think she was downstairs now.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess if you want to interpret it like that. And I'm like, I would whisper to Hades, "Don't worry, Hades, they're just schizophrenic. You're fine."
What the hell?
Hottest answers, I don't think it's them. That's schizophrenic.
Okay.
She slipped into the basement, just fell down the stairs. Oh god, Fantoma.
Yeah, it's just down there, you know, just
Yeah, just in the basement of the bar.
You're below me.
There was that-
Falls down the stairs. No, you're not.
Don't give Quinn ideas of bad jokes.
Damn.
Too late.
So, anyway, listen, I'm not really up to talking to any of you. I'm just here because nobody's fucking letting me drink or play fucking Uno, okay? So I'm here. So let's get this conversation over.
Wow.
There
Sorry.
is something we are looking for, okay? I'm not just here to get hammered. And I'm wondering if you could help us.
The redhead looks at you and is like, well, if it's a drink you want, I can get you hooked up.
No. Anyways, how about you go to Quinn and like play cards with him or whatever what it was.
And you think you're gonna talk by like be able to talk to people by yourself over here?
Honestly, I think it would be better.
You know what? Shut up. I'm doing it.
Don't make deals with that card person.
I'm not making a deal. You know, I might be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Okay.
I forgot to drink water.
And
Everybody drink up.
No.
Nah, hot as nose his lesson. He ain't drinking.
I'm not drinking.
No, I was
Water.
speaking about the people
Hydrate.
behind
Oh,
the
okay.
computer.
Hydrate, redeem. Hydrate, buddies.
Yeah.
Don't have
Well, I
water.
actually need something to drink.
A little drinky drink.
So, Elizabeth, do you go back to where Quinn was? Or do
No.
you stay here?
I'm staying with
Okay.
Hades.
She's being a bitch.
You dragged her there. Don't complain now.
I forgot she was drunk. Okay.
That sounds like a
She's
you problem.
tipsy. She's tipsy. She's not full on drunk.
She
Yeah.
acts like what I acted when I was on one beer.
I was.
Well, she's not supposed to.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
The booty
I'm
juice.
fine. I'm fine, guys. It's okay.
Fine,
Did you
just
know-
have one drink.
Did you know that Fandomia actually texted me and was like, "Are you actually tipsy?"
Damn.
Yes, Fandomia. She's consistently,
Oh
constantly
no.
tipsy. That's
yeah.
Captain all the time.
Captain is just 100% of the time drunk.
Listen,
What?
Captain and me are
No.
Slavic. I can take my alcohol. Captain can't. Hence, she's always drunk.
They
It's-
have more vodka than blood in their veins.
Oh Jesus Christ. Just instant death.
Exactly. Anyway, so the redhead's like, if you want a drink, I can hook you up.
You're not hooking her up.
Listen, okay, listen, Ginger. We're not doing this. I don't want whatever you have. Okay.
Oh, come on. It would be fun. Or we could go dancing a little bit.
It could be fun. Fuck you. Shut up. I want to sit down, and you're gonna sit down and talk to me.
I'm already sitting down, girl.
Hotter just like rubs his temples like an.
Oh my God.
fathers are disappointed.
Yeah, it's...
The
I have
brunette
a
looks
question.
the brunette looks at her friend and is like, she's worse than you when you're drunk. The redhead looks at her and is like, how dare you?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I just-
But Toby, what?
Bruh.
You're not wrong, but ow.
Yes, Elizabeth, you had a question.
I had a question for the girls. Like, Okay, I have a question. Depending on your answer is, well, if I'm gonna stay here or not. But does the name Teriel ring any bells?
Hades?
What?
Teriel.
Roll.
Oh god.
I only meet the useless people. Great.
Oh no!
Hades,
Oh,
as
no.
as you're rubbing your temple and you're telling yourself, this is so bad, this is so bad, the name Tariel leaves Elizabeth's mouth, and instantly you feel a chill run up your spine. Because all cheerfulness and all like humor and lightness, it just silliness from the night just left the two girls.
Oh,
Killed the
we're
mood.
doomed.
I
They
elbow
look-
Elizabeth.
They look the same, however you can sniff that in their like behind the mask they're extremely tense now.
Hardest elbows Elizabeth. Shut up. So how
Why-
have your days been?
Oh god.
I was scared I was the awkward one.
Oh god, Pandora. Oh god.
Fandomia, no! No!
Oh no, Madonna, what the fuck?
So you try. No more fuck. Stop. You try very awkwardly. Stop it. Very awkwardly to like shift the subject, and the brunette actually looks at you and is like, "Well, actually, I'm on vacation, so pretty good, I guess."
Okay, why did I start smelling popcorn ever since the sniff happened?
I don't know.
Regal, maybe there's a binturong near you. When they get nervous, they smell like popcorn.
A what now?
True
What?
fact. A binturong or a bear cat.
Oh,
It's neither a bear nor a
oh
cat.
fuck! It might also be just a tiger that peed somewhere because apparently that smells like popcorn.
No, it
What?
fucking doesn't.
Wasn't there a meme about that
No.
around?
It's not a tiger.
No.
Binturongs.
It's the bear
Uh,
cat.
Yeah.
Just like the mantis shrimp, who is neither a mantis nor shrimp.
Not a peacock.
There's various
Oh, so-
reasons pee smelling like popcorn, such as consuming a lot of protein, dehydration, and more. Okay, that's not the animal though.
Yeah, dude,
So-
as someone that has a cat, if cat pee smelled like popcorn, we would live in heaven.
Damn, yeah.
I mean, it
We
would also
wish.
be very dangerous because cat litter kind of looks like popcorn if you don't wear your glasses. So.
Okay,
So-
let's stop this conversation, okay? Oh, how is vacation going? I hope it's good. You're going well.
Well, I'm catching up on a lot of things that I haven't seen yet. The redhead looks at her. Well, you're the one who left the country. Hey, I found love. Don't look at me like that.
Had us not an understanding of leaving the country for love.
This.
And what about you? He turns to the redhead.
The redhead looks at you and is like, well, I was having a great time up until a few minutes ago.
Yeah, sorry about that. She doesn't have a filter.
I see that. maybe you should fix it.
Ooh.
I wish I could.
I can fix it for you.
We're gonna kill off the bar.
Yeah. I don't think I don't think her aunt is gonna be very happy about that.
The brunette kind of taps on the redhead's hand and is like, "We are not threatening anyone tonight." The redhead looks at her and is like, "You're no fun."
Yeah, please. Yes. How do I? Give me a second. Your English escaped.
Bring it back.
The sentence I tried to make, it was so jumbled. I couldn't even understand it, and I made it.
Damn.
Yes,
Full
please.
on leash.
We don't want to fight again. She electrocuted me earlier, and then one of our other guys threw sand in my face.
The redhead actually laughs a little and looks at you and is like, "Damn, that's quite the team."
Throw across the room.
I know.
Throw across the room. That was an accident. No, it doesn't. But like that would be so good.
Hades, I helped you wash the sand out of your eyes.
Yes, because you were guilty.
I was.
The brunette
trying to
kind of
help you.
the brunette kind of sips on her drink and is like, "They remind me of someone." And the redhead's like, "Oh, please don't."
Is it someone nice? At least.
Well, we were at one point. We had a falling out, and we're kind of back, I guess. The redhead's like, "That's one way to say it."
It's okay as long as they're nice.
The redhead looks at you and is like, "So, what's your deal here? What's
Oh,
the end goal?"
we're looking for information about Tariel. You kind of already got it. As much as I try to steer the conversation to pleasantries, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, no. Why?
There's kind of a cult going. They're kind of stealing kids.
Yeah,
We
no
don't
shit,
like that.
Sherlock.
Yeah, we don't like that. Hence, we need some info. Shut
Well,
up!
that's
It's
all.
working. It's working.
Well, that's all nice and dandy, but why should we give it to you? Why should we help you? The brunette looks at her and is like, "Come on!"
Honestly, I can't really give you a reasoning. I'm not good with that, like all that talking stuff. It's why I decided to bring her here. But alas, this was a mistake. She looks at Elizabeth again, like
The redhead kind
Um,
of smile. The redhead kind of smiles like, "She's a bit cute."
hmm.
In a little bit of a
You know,
sad way, but she's cute.
thanks, I
Who's-
guess.
Honestly, if
Hi-
Hades started with
Hades?
saying that, I would laugh so hard.
Wait,
Hades is.
Elizabeth?
Wait, who said who's cute?
The redhead
just-
said that you're cute, a bit sad, but cute. In a sad way, but you're cute.
Sad way.
Wait,
Bruh.
you're Elizabeth.
Apparently,
Yeah, the
she
redhead
said,
said that to Elizabeth.
Uh,
Well, said that about Elizabeth.
well, thanks, I suppose. Anyway, Elizabeth would get up. Since you here refuse to answer my question, don't think I forgot about this, because Hades is fucking, I don't know what he's fucking doing, but we need that information to be able to help somebody. And You're not telling me anything, so I'm just gonna go play fucking cards with the fucking sorcerer and my friend and probably die. I'll see you later.
Wow.
Elizabeth?
Hmm?
You can roll.
I don't like them.
Why do you force us in such situations?
This is the second time.
I don't
It
like
hasn't been
the
even
way.
24 hours in character. It hasn't even been 2!
I'm doomed.
You're still a bit wobbly on your legs, but you managed to stay upright. And even though they mentioned the carnage that went up outside, you managed to keep your drink inside of your stomach. Congratulations.
Yay.
Nice, she didn't vomit all over me.
She's not gonna embarrass herself completely, just a bit.
It's not even gonna embarrass her, it's gonna embarrass me. I have a strong sense of smell.
So
Oh, true.
Elizabeth walks off to meet with Quinn.
My best friend.
Hades,
Yeah.
do you keep the conversation going, or do you just slink into the seat like, okay, I'm not existing anymore?
Oh no, I'm gonna keep the conversation going. Honestly, after Elizabeth, there isn't much worse to go.
Oh God. So what do you say?
So I guess you're not. Well, maybe. So I guess you're not gonna give us any information about Ariel.
The redhead looks at you. Well, you haven't given me any reason to give you that info. So
The goodness of your heart.
no.
To get back on someone.
I guess that would be kind of tempting. The brunette looks at her and is like, you should not. And the redhead looks back and is like, yeah, but when did I ever cared about that?
Hades turns to the brunette. Actually, no, he likes to tell the redhead, please don't be offended. Turns to the brunette. Realistically, since
no.
apparently we're making deals with people,
I
how
forgot to drink
fucked
water.
would I be? Like, is it worth?
The brunette kind of blinks a little bit and is like, wait, you want to make a deal with us?
I don't know. We made a deal with that woman over there to kill that vampire. I don't know what's happening. Wanna go home?
The redhead laughs a little bit more and is like, well, that's a first.
I don't know how to talk to people. I'm guessing you're gonna want something for us to do to give us information that probably someone else already gave us, but we're gonna do it anyway because it's a nice thing to do.
I guess I'll give you something.
What's the price for it? I'm dumb.
It's
I'm
on
not
me.
that dumb.
It's on me.
Can I
have-
do a sniff for truth, Kira?
Sniff the
For
truth.
Sniff the truth.
Sniff for truth.
What's the truth?
She seems to be telling the truth.
Oh God.
I would like to make my sniff very apparent.
She looks at you with a bit of a smile. I have some beef to settle.
With?
Some people. You don't need to know.
If we're killing them, I would need to know.
Oh, well, It's your choice if you want to go that far, but I'm not gonna ask for it. No, by helping you, I am kind of repaying, no, not repaying, avenging myself a little bit.
We can avenge, yes.
Good. Just do your thing. Don't change anything. And I'll help you.
He like rubs his eyes a little. It's like, listen, I'm not the smartest person over here. I'm gonna need clarification, okay? There's a reason I don't go around talking. The other two are the ones talk. I kind of just hit things, okay?
The brunette is like, yeah, I'm not as far gone as he is, but even I have trouble following.
I'm
The
putting
redhead-
myself short here. I'm smart, okay? I can't say it,
I'm smart,
but I
okay?
can think. I am.
The redhead kind of rolls her eyes and is like, "Ugh, okay, fine. I will help you. I will give you something. You won't know what it is yet, but trust me, it's going to be very useful. And I wish I would stay to see your faces, but alas, I cannot. However, you don't have to do anything to repay me, because you're already doing exactly what I want. So just keep doing what you're doing."
Kara's like squints a little and is like, alright.
So, we okay?
Yes.
Perfect. She looks at the brunette. We should go then. The brunette looks at her as like, okay, I still don't know what you got cooking up, but I'm not staying to see the aftermath of it.
I knew I should have stayed at the bar. I fucking knew it.
Thomas, what did you do?
I don't
So, the redhead gets up. She kind of pats your shoulder a little bit and is like, you're doing great. And then she takes the brunette's hand and kind of pulls her towards the exit, and they leave together.
Oh god, we're doomed.
Thank you for the follow, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi,
How
Illustrion!
does Puppy eyed himself into a gotcha pool?
Apparently, yes.
I fucking knew this was a pyramid scheme.
Oh my god.
See, the thing is, I want to go to Quinn because he didn't hurt me. But at the same time, Elizabeth is there and she did hurt me, hence I'm gonna go to Glenn.
Oh my god, are you
Sorry,
ever
I'll
gonna
go
let me go?
emotionally.
All right.
It's still
Did you
the
see
same
this
day
outfit?
canonically. It's still the same hour
Yeah.
canonically,
It
so
happened an hour ago.
To make a very quick summary so that Illustrion is not completely lost, our 4 players are kind of looking for information about a cult that is worshipping an angel named Tariel. They just learned that the angel, where supposedly Archangel, actually fell, and so that explains the sort of behavior that the cult has been kind of showing. Most specifically, the cult is actually stealing babies and trying to convert women into the perfect bride for Tariel. And so now they're trying to get more info on what is actually happening, what are the actual stakes, and exactly how they can counter that. And we now move to Quinn, who accepted to play a card game with the sorcerer. However, the sorcerer gave his word that this game here is not enchanted and is just a simple deck of cards. And there's no wagers, it's just a game for fun.
Yes. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Says the girl who said earlier, "Just give me 1 second," and then was gone for like 2 minutes.
Mm.
It was 5 seconds because I
Stealing-
basically
Yeah.
ran.
Stealing babies, I guess making waifus for Fallen Featherman called evil. That is a very fun. Well, for perception every
I'm
time,
gonna
yeah.
leave. I'm gonna leave you for a few minutes for a bathroom break.
Oh.
Because Fandomia has us drink more and more, and I need a bathroom break.
Drink
Fandomia,
more.
how dare you make sure that our kidneys continue working, okay?
Joke's on you,
unacceptable.
it's not pure water in mine.
Yeah, you know what? The kidneys we're
mostly
talking
water.
about.
It's mostly water. It's like 80% water and 20% spicy ginger ale.
So, Chad, I think my conversation went well. It could have been a cringe fest like last time, but alas, it wasn't.
It could have been. It could have been, you say?
Listen, the cringe wasn't from me. I was honest with them. I just want to go
Bro.
home.
Yeah, you're gonna sniff them for telling the truth, and you're gonna sniff them again to make
Did it-
sure.
Listen. Why are you making fun of me sniffing for truth?
I'm not making fun of
fucking
you
works.
sniffing for truth. I'm not making fun of you for sniffing for truth. I'm making fun of the fact that how frequent the sniffing occurred in that very specific small segment of time.
I initiated the sniff once. Kira
You
had
make
the other
things
one, and it was
pretty.
perception,
Didn't you-
not necessarily a sniff.
It's a sniff for perception, to be fair.
I am back.
Still,
That was
I
Hello.
What
initiated
the?
once.
That
What?
was so fast. What the hell?
Welcome to my world.
Damn.
It was 2
I'm
minutes.
Speedy
This
Gonzalez
is
over
normal-
here.
It was 2 minutes. It's normal for people to pee in 2 minutes.
Well,
Wriggle.
Yeah.
no, well,
See a doctor, man.
I mean, honestly, I take sometimes a while, but that's because of private matters I won't talk about on stream. But like,
Scrolling on your phone.
maybe. No, it's
Yeah, like we all know the matter. Scroll on your phone.
no, it's a medical thing.
Okay, is everyone there, or did other people go?
No, I'm
I'm
still.
Spit Pisto, stop.
I'm eating rats now.
Fandomia is becoming like the devil on all of our shoulders.
So, is everyone here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, Quinn, I don't actually have a way to play, like to mimic a card game with a dice roll. I do have
A roll for each card.
Yeah, not really. I have two options that I could offer you. The first one is just basically 3 different rolls for intelligence, and to see who rolls the better. Also, Illustrion, as you just well, it's written that lower rolls are better, so I'll just
Yes.
keep
Yeah.
going.
on screen.
Also, the second option would be a simulation of a dice game where you roll 3 dice and I roll 1. If you don't roll any, if any of your dice matches mine, you win your basically the thing that you wagered. If you have 2 dice that matches mine, you win double that. And if you have 3 dice, you win triple that.
Okay. Excuse me. All right. I like the intelligence one because, like, if we're
Okay.
simulating poker, then it would be like bluffing, folding,
Yeah.
raising. It would be more intelligence based. But if it's like, what's it called? Go fish. Then
It's more likely to be poker or something like that, because poker with just 2 people, it's not going to do a lot of things.
So maybe like blackjack.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
So
still
you
do,
can roll 3 dices.
D20s.
Yes. I will roll 3 of them as well. Ooh.
Oof.
Oh.
So the first round, you managed to actually get it, to actually like beat him on the first round where he explains kind of the rules. He smiles a little bit and is like, well, beginner's luck. The second round, it's evenly matched. He manages to win, but like by a hair. And the third round, he seems to have figured out your strategy and is winning.
That's just the way the game goes. Shall we play a few more?
He smiles a little bit. If you want to play more, you gotta make it more interesting.
Okay. Explain to me the whole time thing. Are you going to be like, do I lose that section of time? You like, it happens and you pull it out of like existence, or you just like take it off my lifespan?
How old are you?
18.
If you lose, and I get 10 years, you get out of here, you're 28.
Oh.
All right, pull them out.
Great. That's basically about when Elizabeth would arrive. Because you took time to play 3 rounds before that.
Yes. Whilst they're busy chatting and we're just like getting the game, understanding.
Okay,
So
it's
just
like
the
bear in
man-
mind the information wages.
The player looks at Elizabeth and is like, do we have a third player?
sub kid. What the fuck you doing without me?
Wagering.
Why did
my
it sound
lifespan.
like... Sorry.
She was stumbling.
Elizabeth, you okay? Have you taken one too many Bernie juices?
Bernie.
I will not
Someone-
live for this abuse.
Also, can I just check how drunk I am?
Bernie juices. I'm not hottest. And no, I didn't. Yes, I drank, but not that much.
Quinn
And-
nods.
Do you guys mind if I take a seat?
If you want to join the game, go ahead.
Game, what are you doing? Yeah.
We're doing lifespan for information, is what it seems like.
You're doing a what? Are you out of your mind?
Yes.
Finally,
I
someone-
drank, but
Finally.
not that much, said in the most drunkenly tone possible. Exactly. Hello
know-
there, fellow Kid Falls.
Can we just make the stumble canon that she literally just...
Oh, it's very probable. So,
I don't understand why I sound drunk to you guys. I'm not. This is how I usually talk. Oh my god.
Yeah, but the context
know.
and all that, it's just so funny.
Like the thing is, at the start, you were like very muffled, and you sounded like you were like, you know how it sounds when you like have your face covered halfway in the pillow, and you're just like, you know, kind of like talking like this. It kind of sounded like that.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
You're
And
playing
so-
the drunk part too well. You're actually just a super role player.
So, are you
just
out of-
that good.
Are you out of your mind, basically? Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn just nods. Yeah, I think so, because this is probably going to screw up any chance I have with Lillian if I lose.
Well, have you
Oh my
ever
God.
played any card game?
Oh shit.
Any board game?
A card game?
We're
Yeah, I'm
playing
pretty good at
poker.
them.
No, since we're 3, we can play poker. You can wager as many years as you want.
Just pulled out the poker simulator on Discord. There's actually a thing on Discord that you can play poker on.
Yeah, same.
Friendly disclaimer, I have no idea how you play poker.
Same.
Neither
Okay,
do
at
I.
least. Yes,
Am I
I'm with my
playing
people.
Canada?
Also,
I've looked into it, but I never played it.
Twitch is forcing us to take an ad break in 2 minutes.
Ooh, okay.
Illustrian, wait, what do you? Y'all don't know.
None
how to
of
play?
us
Nope.
know how to play.
That
No,
needs.
we
That has to
don't
be an
know how to
American
play.
thing. How to learn that before the age
Yeah.
of 18, apparently.
I
What?
know other card games that are
Yeah, same.
gambling.
Base.
I know
Yeah.
both Texas Hold'em and Oklahoma Hold 5.
Damn, you're secretly an American.
Jesus. I know
You
how to
know,
play
No, I played a
blackjack.
lot of course I know how to play blackjack.
I ain't even from the state. You speak like you're from the state. Jesus.
Illustrian, yeah, like. Oh, you're back. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna have an ad break now. Anyway, we have 20 seconds left before the ad
Yay.
break starts.
Go
We're gonna
ad
take
break.
3 minutes of ads so that we don't have free rolls and don't get interrupted during the next hour ish. Be right back.
Yay.
Have a moment of relief and all the good stuff.
I know how to play
So-
Belote.
I
Wait.
play card games like card with
we make
just like
things pretty.
with regular 52 cards. I know blackjack. I know I think those are French games where one of them, like, you have pairs, like the 2 of hearts with the 2 of diamonds, and there's only the jack of spades, I think, that you take off the jack of clubs, and so that's the kind of cursed card.
Before
And
I run to the toilet, the melon sock has been pulled.
what?
Oh, it has.
What?
The watermelon
Look
sock.
at sock. The
The
melon sock.
water. Where is it? I can't see it.
It. I don't know how you don't see it.
It's like maybe it hasn't loaded up
Oh,
for you,
now I see it. Now I see it.
but there you
Just
go.
here.
Damn, your internets are slow. Damn.
Hey, screw you.
So wait,
Listen,
who
if a
sounded like an
Bulgarian
American?
tells you your internet is slow, it's fucking slow.
My internet isn't slow. My computer is just dying.
Oh, then fair.
So wait,
Can I
who did they say
see-
sounds like an American?
Hmm?
Who did they say sounds like an American?
Illustrion, which is in the chat.
Said who sounds American?
I said that he sounds American because he's like, American? I ain't even from the States. Dude, you
Oh,
sound
okay.
American.
By the
Well,
way,
Right, American, at least.
I've looked into Texas poker and just like poker in general, but I never had anyone that would like to play the game with me.
Oh. I already downloaded a game to play Risk with you. I'm not playing poker.
I don't
Yeah.
even think in casinos in Bulgaria they play poker. We play Bewot.
The fuck
Yeah.
is that?
It's a 32 card game. It's meh. It's
Like
mostly a
Okay.
Balkan thing.
Okay.
And if you're
Oh.
Greek, you play Bariba, which I am shit at because my mom is a fucking pro.
Damn.
You know
So
how some. Yeah, go.
I just want to share this real quick. So while we were doing the session, I promise I was listening, Kara, before you say anything. But I was drawing some characters from like from panels on the webtoon I'm reading. Here's a picture of it on like it's a bit blurry, but I drew like two characters from
Nice.
like from this like webtoon
That
I'm
looks
reading.
great. That looks
Thank-
cool.
Thank you. I
You
tried.
make me sound like a tyrant, like I'm going to scold you or anything, but those drawings are cool.
Thank you. I should be practicing my drawing because I do want to end up drawing my own comic, but
Damn.
yeah.
I like how Captain was worried Kira was gonna like scold her as if I wasn't shopping for aquatic plant for
Yeah.
part of the beginning of the.
Literally half of our sessions, Acheron is either in a store, at work, or something like that.
I've never been in a store.
Where were you buying aquatic thingy?
Online.
She's doing it online.
What?
She's
Online.
doing it online.
Oh, online. I thought you
Yeah.
were at a store.
Do you think I'm in the fucking fish store? No, it's
Yeah.
I was like opening I had an aquascaping site open, and I was like checking plants, and I was like, oh, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one.
Damn, I
Okay,
thought you
I'm
were
back.
like just at a store.
If listen, you know how much social anxiety I have. Do you think I would speak loudly on the phone in a
I have no
store?
idea.
Think about it
By-
for a second. I can
by
barely
the way-
speak.
Yeah, by the way, Rigo, I haven't seen any ads.
That's fun. I love how Twitch is like, hey, we're gonna shoot you down with ads if you don't play ads right now. And then most of the people don't even see the ads anyway. And I have to take a break, but get nothing for it. That's cool,
Damn.
Twitch. Thanks. At least you're not earning any money when there's no ads shown as well.
Don't worry, I got the ad.
Yay. Maybe
I didn't.
Maybe in 3 years I can actually afford something with what Twitch gives me.
Damn. So, we're good?
Yes.
We're good to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
On my end, anyway.
So,
Mhm.
you guys were arguing and about the necessity of all that, and was it really reasonable?
For a lifespan.
Yeah.
Is there okay, I have a question for the sorcerer, if I may ask.
Are you asking the DM or the dude?
The guy, dude.
The dude kind of smirks a little bit and is like, "You can ask any question you dare to ask. The only question to have, the only person that can stop you is yourself."
Okay, listen here. This kid doesn't know what he's doing, okay? So, I'll be here playing with y'all. And how about this? Like, if there's anything else you want us to wager, how about you put it out on the table? Other than that, if we really have to wager our lives, how about you get 5 years from me and 5 years from this guy, and depending on how the game progresses, we might or may not wager more.
If I may point it out, according to our human society rules, he is legally an adult. If you want to wager both of your years, I am fine with that. However, you will both play together if that is the case.
How about it, kid?
However,
Sure,
if
child.
one of you loses and another may at another game win, you could win back some of the years.
Sounds fun. But playing with the sorcerer, like, we're already losing.
That is one way of saying things, of seeing things, but do you really have another option?
We don't, but we're playing with your cards. Which means you get to do whatever you want with them, which means tricks are involved, which means we're gonna lose anyway, whatever happens.
Oh, we're not allowed to do magic in this place.
So no tricks?
Just a simple card game.
Fine, but just, I'm fucking watching you. I would, I would like do the motion, like, the two different
Yeah, I see it.
The Korra one.
He smiles and is like, perfect. So, what kind of information would you like to play for?
Well, Quinn, do you want to say it or should I?
He already knows.
Oh, you
Do you want
told him?
past or future? No, I didn't tell him. He just knows. We weren't exactly speaking quietly.
So you know that we won Tariel and the cult?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
As I
that's
told
what we...
your friend here, I have 4 different type of information that I can offer. I can offer you past information on members of the cult, which is going to cost you about 5 years. I can give you future information on the members of the cult, which is going to cost 10 years. I can offer you past information on our little friend Tariel, which is going to cost 10 years. Or I can give you future information on Tariel, and that's going to cost 15.
Listen, we already know some stuff, so what if you give us the stuff we already know and we already paid you with our lives?
Well,
Oh,
we're very
please. I would not risk my reputation by giving you an information that you already have.
Oh, so you're looking out for yourself too. That's great to know.
Well, no one wants to make a deal with someone that is known for cheating.
Good. Okay, so Quinn, what's our game plan here?
My thought is we go for future information on the cult. Like, because we know some stuff about the past of Tariel. Past information on the cult would be more like, okay, they were founded for this and this reason. Great.
Alright. Whatever you say, boss. Okay, future it is.
Future information about the cult. 10 years then.
On the line.
All right. So, what I'm going to propose to you, if you feel that's fair, we're all going to roll 2 dice. However, since Elizabeth, you're drunk, well, tipsy, and Quinn, it's the first time that you're playing poker, you're both gonna roll at disadvantage, which means that you roll 2 dices, and you only take into account the highest one. However, since playing cards is basically his thing, he's gonna roll 2 dices and take the lowest one.
This seems
Okay.
like cheating.
It
It
really
seems what?
does.
I didn't hear it.
This doesn't sound fair.
I mean, it's,
Let's do it that way.
Honestly,
Elizabeth, since you're tipsy, you're gonna have a +2 on your dice. Quinn, since it's your first time playing, you're gonna have a +1 on your dice. And since he is playing cards very often, he's gonna have a -3 on his.
Okay, that sounds. I'm happy with that.
All right, so 1 dice each. 1 dice for you, 1 dice for Elizabeth, 1 dice for the dude. Elizabeth adds 2 to her dice. You add 1, and I subtract 3.
Elizabeth, you
And
happy?
we see who rolls the lowest. Okay, so Elizabeth is at a 10.
Oh,
Oh God!
oh, I love that.
Quinn is at a 2.
natural 1.
Oh my god, I love that.
And I'm at a 2 as well. Since it's a natural 1, you will win this round.
Good job, thanks.
So, basically, as the
How
game
did
kind of
literally
progresses,
take-
Elizabeth, you kind of get the gist of the cards and the stakes of it. However, there seems to be another level of the game that you're not 100% getting. Quinn, since you're very used to psychology and use and profiling and seeing others' emotion, you are kind of playing the both fields, both the cards, trying to see which card is going to do what, and his emotion as a player. He is very good at hiding his emotion because he's used to it. However, you're also very good at decoding people. And even the tiniest fraction of a movement of the upper lip just tells you which kind of cards he has. Fuck, just a second, someone's calling me.
it would be so funny if he canonically was like, ah, shit, I'm losing, so, just a second, someone's calling me.
Hold on, wait. This isn't how the script's meant to go.
So, this is gonna be fun. It's also...
I do just want to say to everyone that when I saw the one, I cried a little bit, a literal tear.
Yeah, I mean, like when I saw it, my brain switched to. Okay, hold on, that was an earlier. No, hold on, that was a roll from now, huh? You probably can't see it on camera because I'm shifting around in my seat a lot, and
I'm not on Twitch because it would pop up on my laptop and make noise.
all good, all good. Was about to look up.
If Quinn aged, he would cry, honestly. Because that means he can't talk to all the girls he's been talking to.
Ew, creep. Okay, bye bye.
You know. Oh my god, Quinn, listen. Older girls means bigger tits.
What?
No?
Not
What?
not necessarily.
I'm sorry. My boyfriend just went back. It just arrived, and sorry.
Kira, you're so
Oh.
glad you weren't here for what Captain said.
So,
Also, Quinn
Basically-
isn't blamed for that. He's got someone that burnt down an orphanage.
yeah. Basically, you managed to pierce his game just before he pierce his bluff just before he actually manages to snatch the game away. And so at the very last minute, you manage to grab the prize, and he looks at you with a bit of a smile. All right, I'll give you that one. That was a good play.
Quinn tries not to give anything away, but he's so bad at being social that he's literally grinning from ear to ear.
Mom.
Hmm?
He's cute.
What?
Yeah, never mind.
I'm not cute.
Thank you.
Shut up.
You're adorable. I was talking about Cohen winning his first game.
Oh yeah, he's cute. So
But
he takes out he actually takes one of the paper towels and takes out a pen, writes something on it, and then slides the paper towels to you.
Quinn doesn't look at it, just keeps it by him.
Quinn, you should sniff it or you have Hard to sniff it in case it's poisonous.
I was about
He's
to say.
not the one sniffing anything.
Oh my god, maybe he blew his nose in it.
Wait,
Damn.
when Elizabeth says that to Quinn, Quinn will look at this guy and be like, "Is there coke on this? Can I sniff it?"
It's
What?
paper
No.
towel and some ink.
He blew his
No,
nose in it. And no drugs for you, okay? Sicko.
You will find those you search for in about 2 weeks at the address I gave you.
Thank you.
Pleasure to play with you.
It was really enjoyable. I feared for my literal life. I had a lot of fun.
As everyone should when they're playing.
Okay,
You ever
Kara,
played
tell me
a
what
board
we
game?
Wait. You both talked at the same time.
Okay, go, Elizabeth.
no, you go ahead.
Quinn is literally just gonna basically speak to this guy and be like, "Do you want to join a board game night? I would be so down."
Board games are not exactly my thing.
Imagine this guy
Quinn's a
playing
little
D&D.
sad, but nods.
So, Kara, tell us how much we aged.
We didn't. We
You
won.
didn't, since you win.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Quinn gets to stay young and flirt with the girls.
Yes.
So, you guys get up. I assume.
Yes.
Alright. Where are you heading to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Quinn really likes this girl's jacket, and really wants to ask about where she got it and how he can get a goth jacket.
Okay.
Really cute. Do you take Elizabeth with you?
And Quinn will look around the room, and be like, "Thank you, Magic Card Man. and like wave goodbye, and then turn to Elizabeth and be like, "That girl on the dance floor has a really cool jacket," and starts walking towards her.
And what about me?
Quinn is walking towards the girl.
You know what?
Okay, Quinn is leaving. How does are you for Link? Or are you going elsewhere?
Me?
I said I'm going to Clint.
Yeah, okay, you're going to Clint. Okay, Elizabeth, are you following Quinn or are you just going somewhere else?
I'm gonna crash the party and go with Hades.
Not again.
Oh, okay.
My favorite
So-
person.
You go with Hades to actually kind of crash the party and see what everything is going. As you do that, you hear the door open right behind you, and you feel someone actually bump into you. And as you turn, you're faced with a tall woman with bright pink hair and blue eyes that looks at you and is like, "Oh God, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you?"
Kira,
Oh,
sniff.
oh my god.
You're not there.
Sorry. I thought she bumped into us.
No, she
okay.
just came through the door. She's right next to Elizabeth.
I would like blink really hard before looking at her and like, oh my god, you're gorgeous.
Thanks, you too.
Um, Thank you, and you're fine. You didn't hurt me. Are you hurt?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. Are you? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna sit down.
Actually,
Okay.
What the fuck happened?
sorry, fucking Fedomia in chat.
Oh yeah, here we go again. Oh my gosh, she's hot.
Right.
The girl looks at you with a smile and is like, "Yeah, you look like you need to sit down a little bit. Just take my arm. I'll guide you to a seat."
Okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Fandomia, I get it. Planted that woman.
Especially like the first measure, that girl has cool jacket, and Elizabeth just looks at jacket. What about
me? So, do you take her arm?
Yes.
She looks at you with a smile. Where you want to go?
Like, I assume since Hades is walking towards, like, point
He's
like
not
this,
on the table here.
the table is free, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I point to that table, like, let's go there, it's free.
Okay. So the two of you actually walk towards the table, and as she manages to make you actually sit, she looks at you with a bit of a smile, extends her hands towards you, and in clear earshot of the entire team, she's like, "Oh hi, sorry I didn't ask what your name. Nice to meet you. I'm Lucia."
I fucking knew
And
it.
that's
I
where
fucking knew
that's
it.
where we're gonna end it today.
No! God!
This is why I was immediately curious and if this is gonna be a Lucia.
I mean, I mean,
Fuck. I
like the
knew it.
moment Quinn said it in chat, I was like, oh yeah. Oh, apparently,
Did
apparently
the
Fedomia
Lucia
called
play
out
card
as well.
game with card? Yeah.
I
So-
fucking-
Wait, this is a woman, not a girl?
It's a woman.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't think underage people are allowed in here, right?
Yeah, this was
Maybe.
my question.
I would have just assumed,
I don't
like,
know.
oh, she kind of looks a little bit like this one actress.
But she is 100% a woman. She looks to be around 30? Early 30s, maybe.
I don't remember
Damn.
what age we were.
Escapee. But if it happens a few months ago...
Or
maybe
the
this is
original.
OG, yeah.
Is
So,
it the
I hope you liked
OG?
the session.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the finger.
I don't like it anymore. Oh no. Oh god. The thing is,
You've given me the habit of ending on the cliffhanger, so
no,
now
I
I'm
love it. I
hooked.
love it. I love it.
We didn't give you the habit. You have made it so.
Kira,
I
I
never
literally,
did it before.
Kira,
So
I've
one
literally
day,
ended.
Caden-
I literally ended a session with an explosion before, and like my players were like, "No, you can't end it here." Like, sorry, I have an appointment, and they were like, "No."
One day, Cadence is gonna be in trouble, and it's gonna be a cliffhanger of if we save her or not.
It's gonna be like
No,
we
yeah.
run into the room, and before we even see if she's okay or not, we're gonna end the session. Oh no.
And
Well,
my
I
ass
would
isn't
do
gonna
that.
be sleeping for a month and a half.
Or just like, Cadence calling, help, I'm getting attacked, I need you, and then the call cuts, and that's the end.
Fandomi, don't allow her to do this.
Oh god. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little session. As the viewers can see, this universe that I played, I am pushing it heavily on the roleplay side of things and less on the roles. Of course, you guys have to roll for some things sometimes, but I like to play heavily on the roleplay aspect of things and actual interactions between the team and the NPCs.
To be fair, it is more fun because when she tells her to roll, we all have dread.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like the like if the scarcer the rolls, the more they mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how every time I tell someone to roll, regardless if it's Acheron or not, I hear Acheron go,
No.
You know what? This time, both me and Nakaran sweat a lot. So, like, when you told us to roll,
Yeah, it like every time like it was like a little bit of a ooh. I don't know like I felt I have to admit that I felt a little bit off today, like a little bit like I wasn't in my proper game, in my proper state of mind or whatever. I don't know, I felt like there was a blockade in my head today, a little bit.
It was
I'm
fine.
honestly
Okay.
proud of Hodis's social interaction today. Once a month he socially interacts, and when it's not Cadence, I don't know. I don't know how I pulled Cadence. I'm gonna be honest.
Honestly,
I was so
honestly,
smooth. Then where did it go?
honestly, it's just the meme from back then all over again, where it's like, I got a girl's number. What do you mean? I had a date. And then there's Hardest just like the monkey, just like the weird plush monkey.
I can't wait for
Ah.
memes later.
Oh, you know what would have been really, really fucked up?
Hmm?
If Hades would have played with Cardman and he showed a crying Cadence but pregnant.
Wait, what?
No,
Why
don't
would
give
she
her
show
ideas.
things like that?
No, like it could be any situation.
Oh, like on the future.
Yeah,
Okay,
the future.
weird.
Like it would be like it could be anything. It could be just hormones making her cry. It could have been happy cry. It could have been sad cry. It could have been something really horrible. It
Oh,
could-
worse than that. Just see Cadence pregnant in a black dress in a cemetery.
Ooh.
That means I'm the one that died.
Yeah, but that's more.
No, you have
that's
no
more obvious.
idea who she's here for.
That's true.
Yeah, but she's
But
alive.
it could also, but that would always mean someone has died. It's definitely something sad happening. So
I'm fine with that.
it's less
Listen, I
less
don't-
dread to be sure. Oh, it's definitely a bad thing than to know it could be just a normal thing. It could be something super horrible. Who knows?
See,
Anyway.
Rico, the mistake you're making is the fact that you think I care for anyone else but her.
Come on.
She could have been. She could have gotten a message that she got cancer. If she's
she
just
wouldn't be in a
crying.
black dress.
No,
in a
but if she would be
cemetery.
sitting there crying, it could.
Oh, you would be distressed in any crying.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Not really that someone died. Meh, people die.
Guys,
Is how
it's
nature
already late.
Yeah.
And
I need to go to.
personally, I have an appointment at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so
Me too.
Yeah,
I will
too.
I will leave you guys to this. Hopefully, we can do the next session very shortly because I
Mm.
can feel that you want answers for that one,
Mm.
and
too.
I truly understand that.
It is fun that, like, originally, I think you said something. Oh, maybe two sessions, 3 if you push it, and it's like now we're at the 4th session already, pushing the
Yeah.
5th.
Good night, Randomia.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Let me just check before I check out. We did not receive
Have a
any
good
fan art
night. Bye.
today. Good night, everyone
Anyone.
in VC.
Bye bye.
Domian, no, you won't endorse Hero hurting Cadence. You do not know what happened.
That has been ages ago. That one. So okay.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up. You guys. I know you haven't seen my bed, but
Hold on.
no, listen, Wriggle.
Give me a second. I need to say something stream related. Give me a
One.
second. So, at the end of every stream, normally, if we get any, we do have a fan art segment. Here's the rules and the TLDR. We check out the fan art at the end of every stream, but today there has been no fan art submitted. If you want to submit it, go to our Discord. The link is on the down there somewhere.
For anyone thinking of ideas, have one of Hades like sinking into his chair, and a second one of Quinn in a maid outfit.
And the third is just like a picture of like the Squidward meme going, "Oh no, he's hot," but you draw Elizabeth over it. Because that's just the constant state of Elizabeth. Okay, there's no one online anymore that I could raid. Sag.
It's the constant state of Captain.
Exactly. So, apparently no raids today. Trying to see if is there someone into the pit? No one I can raid. Those have. Why do you even show me people that I can't raid, Twitch? Oh well. So, because that's all too complicated, and we're gonna end off the stream here. I wish you all a lovely, lovely night, a lovely, lovely whatever time zone you're having here, and we'll see each other in the next video in the stream. Unless, Elizabeth, you want to say something?
It's not for the stream.
What?
It's not for the stream.
Oh, okay. Then then have a good night and sweet dreams, everyone. Bye bye. Cheerio.